Hello, all greetings. This is Gilles Morcier. I thought I'd come and say hello. Wish you a good day. I hope you're enjoying this day, for we are already moving into this those new energies. There is all kinds of newness that is preparing itself for you. You should feel what's coming. Trust that your intuition in relation to the good that may be coming to you, and align with it. Be in the state of gratitude in order to receive it quickly. For it has already, everything that we came to live here has already predestined by our soul. It is just a matter of collaborating with it. The highest wisdom for us today is the action. Well, we have to take certain action in order to get the process moving. We live in a magnetic universe, so we need to act in order to get things going. What we need to understand is to create. What do we create? We create with our thoughts, with our emotion. What we need to do is the paradigm shift. This is creating this reversal, this transformation of consciousness. And the general message for us is the higher self. It is becoming connected to our soul, to our spirit guides, to our spirit, to our monad, a family of spirit beings. And so it is this higher self, and the higher self is just a bridge between the lower consciousness and the God self. Although all is one, there is a certain differentiation in the frequency and means by which those various parts of ourselves interact with each other. It's going to become more clear in the future. The card of the day for us today is the Two of Gabriel. Be courageous and make ambitious choices. Progress is possible. Favor relations with people that see things as you do. It is important to start connecting to our tribe, to connect to those people who understand us, for it is like, otherwise it is no use to try to preach wisdom. If people are not understanding, it's like throwing diamonds in the river. But in many sense, there is so many people within humanity that are awakening. So it is very, very important to offer that guidance, that wisdom. In many sense, my own mission is to try to make it easier for everybody to explain certain things that I've learned, in order to share what I've learned, in order so that we may understand ourselves better, we may understand God, and we understand our relationship to God, in order to get closer to God. Although the truth can never be told, the truth can never be told, no matter what it is. It is infinite. It is beyond anything we can put into words. We have to understand there is two things. There is the story we are telling each other. That's the story. It's just a process. We are telling each other a story. It is a story that we and that is what we write. But then life tells us things, and we learn from life, and that is what we read. So it is the beginning of the language of light, when you start understanding what you write, what you read, and try to coordinate both of what you write and what you read. In essence, we have to turn to the inner teacher. There was two great philosophers named Epictet and Marc Aurèle that have already defined that process of turning to the inner guide in order to be reflected the wisdom in relationship to our time and space. In many sense, I know that I have a great deal of freedom that is coming to me, that will be integrated with great joy and gratitude. I feel like what is coming is can be only about joy and gratitude. I have nothing. I'm working to get ready for it. Also understanding that the lesson we need to learn is different for each and every one of us. We all have different lessons, and even from cycle to cycle, we're learning different lessons. The idea is to reach the next plateau where we'll be able to pause, to use the planet requiem, to be in a state of pause. Of course, we want to be the best we can be. We want more love, more wisdom, and more power, or more light. When you speak, also, I wanted to say, when we speak of spiritual personalities, such as different by name, when we name archangels and divinity, and all, those beings are always listening in, and so be kind in your thoughts, because in many sense you want to be kind. It's easy to understand to be kind to the people around you, but when you have a thought about somebody, even somebody that's been deceased for 1,000 years, is still there, and is still listening to what you say. So it is understanding this how to live in the light, because in the third dimension we have this preserved secret garden, this inner self that God preserves for us, that is personal to us. But as we transmute all our shadows into the light, then we will move into 5D and will become transparent. There will be no more hidden thing because everybody sees everything. So we need to be ready for that. Fifth dimension is the maturity of soul. It's really when we achieve maturity of soul, we achieve this state of transcendental consciousness. And so in many sense, the only thing we need to do is to choose ascension in order for us to move forward towards that, no matter what. Even if you don't do any spiritual exercise, no matter what, if you think you're going backwards, no matter what we think, if we have chosen the ascension, Spirit will slowly but surely prepare us for that. So the painting behind me is part of this Beta Cosmic paintings of 2008. This a whole series. They work really well together, but I think they do stand on their own. They are very, but like most painters, they feel good when they're all together, but they have to hold their ground as individual, as painting. I'm going to finish with a song. It's a great song from rock and roll era. I don't know why, it's just this one. I felt like I wanted to go back to that. It's a beautiful poem by Led Zeppelin. It goes like this. There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows if the stores are all closed, with a word she can get what she came here for. Ooh, ooh, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure. 'Cause you know, sometimes words have two meanings. In a tree by the brook, there's a songbird who sing. Sometimes all of our thoughts are misgiven. There's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying for leaving. In my thoughts I have seen rings of smoke through the trees, and the voice of those who stand looking. And it whispered that soon, if we all call the tune, then the piper will lead us to reason, and a new day will dawn for those who stand long, and the forest will echo with laughter. If there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alarmed now. It's just a sprinkling for the May Queen. Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. Your head is humming and it won't go in case you don't know. The piper's calling you to join him. Dear lady, can you hear the wind blow? And did you know your stairway lies on the whispering wind? Ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum. And as we wind on down the road, our shadows taller than our soul, there walks a lady we all know, who shines white lights and wants to show how everything still turns to gold. And if you listen very hard, the tune will come to you at last, where all is one and one is all, to be a rock and not to roll. And she's buying a stairway to heaven. Thank you very much for sticking till the end. I hope you enjoyed this video. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and don't hesitate if you have any question. Thank you very much. Namaskar.